Yeah, I'm back with another video. Uh, what's the topic on this one? Forgot what I was supposed to talk about. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with that Hobby Lobby stuff. You know, that's crazy in Hobby Lobby. I'm glad I kind of saw that because they be having cameras you can't even see in Hobby Lobby. I'm looking everywhere for the cameras. I don't see them nowhere, but I know for sure they was watching me. I mean, it was like making it. It was like, bro, it was like making it obvious. I'm like, come on, man. I hadn't even stolen nothing. You know, Hobby Lobby is not one of them places that I don't never steal nothing out of Hobby Lobby. I don't see nothing. You know, I don't see nothing that I would want up in there, and I don't even see nothing to sell. It ain't even the type of stuff I be selling. And I mean, they might have had something I could have stolen and sold it, but that's just not a place I steal from. You know, like I don't see nothing that I would want to that I could that I would sell that I would even steal to sell. You know, it's not like an expensive store. They don't be stuff be kind of cheap in Hobby Lobby, so it's nothing to really even try to sell, steal to sell. You know, so so I hadn't even stolen nothing. I've never ever stolen out of a Hobby Lobby store. So I don't know what was they do. I don't know what they was doing that for. But it was obvious. You know, everybody. I mean, come on, man. That's just that's really fucking with somebody though. Like, if you gonna make it that obvious, every section I went to, they were saying security to that section. So finally when I got to one section and they said it again, I asked one of the girls who worked there. I was like, "What section is this?" And she said the same. She said that same section. She said the same name that they just called on the security. So I was like, okay, well, this is pretty obvious, you know. And then I started looking. I noticed. I was like, hold up, I don't see no cameras. How the fuck are they seeing everywhere I go? So yeah, I guess that shows you that some of these stores do have hidden cameras. I sure didn't see none. So yeah, and then I was asking the women, and I asked two of the women because one of them approached me first, asking me, "Do I need help?" Like I'm just some person she never knew about or something. That's how she approached me, and I'm like, bruh, you know. So then I asked her. Yeah, of course she gonna say she don't know who I am. I'm like, man, I had the white tape on my face and everything, no mask on and nothing. She's sitting there looking at me saying she don't know who I am. A black girl in her 20s don't know who I am. We talking about a black girl in her 20s. I'm like, come on now. Then they had this black woman in her 30s right next to her. I mean, they wasn't together. One of the girls worked there. The other one was just a customer standing, close to her, like looking at something. So I asked the woman next to her. She was like a black woman in her 30s. She looked me dead in the face and said no. I'm like, bruh. So I just happened to go to run up on two black women in her 20s and her 30s. One in her 20s and one in her 30s. And I just happened to go to run into two of them that don't know me. Come on, man. At this point, so I had to ask the girl, like, you from another country or something? She was like, no, I'm from here. Man, this shit was crazy. I'm thinking like, damn, how the fuck I'm supposed to get paid? You know, how the fuck how was the public ever? I mean, I'm not really. I'm more focused on the trying to get it from other people now. But damn, how was the public even gonna pay you? Or if they was ever. I mean, I don't even think they was ever thinking about paying me at the way it looked. Fuck. Was the public even considering paying you? I mean, god damn. I don't know like they was even considering that shit. Like, I mean, cause how I mean, if they was, you never they was never close to doing it. Or if they was thinking about paying you or talking about paying, cause I thought I heard on the tape recorder they was talking about paying you. And this was way back, I think, in Alabama. So they never got close to it. And that's obvious because I never got nothing from nobody. Not even $1. But I'm like, okay, well shit. It look like you ain't nowhere close to getting paid from the public if you ain't, they still won't even tell you they know who you is. They still saying they don't know who you is when you see people. So ain't nobody finna pay you if they still saying they don't even know who you is. See what I'm saying? So you ain't even got to that point yet. And you talk about getting paid, you ain't even got to the point where people even tell you they know who you is. How the fuck they gonna pay you when they still saying they don't even know you? How is anybody gonna pay you when they still saying they don't even know you? Oh, bruh. And when these women be standing in front of me saying they don't know who I am, let's remember I done already had about 5 men tell me they know who I am. About 4 or 5 tell me they know who I am. They never showed me nothing. They didn't start like talking about the whooping. They didn't start talking about it or nothing. But they told me they know who I was. They at least did that much. About 5 men, no women. And if it matters, if the race matters, none of I can't say none of the 5 men was black. Well, none of the 5 men was black. The closest thing somebody ever told me that was black was probably at FedEx, when one of the managers told me he didn't tell me, but he told me without telling me, basically. Told me in kind of like you tell somebody without telling them You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say exactly what he said, but it was one of the managers at FedEx said some shit. See, at that time, I really ain't know if that stuff was true or not. I ain't know the stuff I know now. So when he said it, I just kind of he ain't said it in a bad way. He said it like in a kind of a joking type way. But so I ain't even get mad or nothing. But I was kind of happy he said it because at that time I didn't know nothing for sure. I didn't know that much. So when he said that, I was like, well, shit, them tape recorders probably true then, fuck, But yeah, and it wasn't the manager that I was about to kill either. It wasn't him. It wasn't the manager. It was the other manager that I wasn't gonna kill. The one with the dreads. He the one who told me that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wasn't gonna kill him, but I was gonna kill the other manager. You know what I'm saying? And the one with the dreads, the one I wasn't gonna kill, he used to be yelling too, but he didn't. It ain't the way you talk to people. I mean, it ain't really what you say. It's the way you say it. It's the way you talk to people. It's the tone. They tones was different. You know what I'm saying? The one with the dreads, he used to be yelling, but he ain't do it like disrespectfully. See what I'm saying? It's just the way, you know what I'm saying? It's the way they, you know what I'm saying? The way you tell somebody something, you could tell somebody something the same stuff, but the way you tell them could be different. Could be kind of disrespectful, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, but yeah, besides that, you know, the people who really told me, like really told me they knew who I was, you know, was they wasn't black, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then uh of course you got Jay-Z that basically did more than that. he actually showed me. But as far as people, as far as regular people, it was about 5 men that told me straight up they know who I am. So so come on, man. I know men know about this shit. It was about 3 or 4. It was one dude in Philly told me. Yeah, one dude in Philadelphia, and it was about 3 or 4 people in Los Angeles told me. They already done told me. So I don't know why people even still standing in my face lying when men already done told me. They just didn't show me nothing, and they didn't talk about it. They didn't talk about the ass whipping and none of that shit. But they did tell me that they knew who I was. So I already know. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? I don't know what the point is. And then on top of that, I got all them tape recordings, you know, where you could hear people talking. Some of them low, and some of them real loud. Some of them clear, where you can hear them clearly. You know, especially if I play it on the Bluetooth speaker, you'll hear them clearly talking about it. So I don't know what the fuck people waiting on. I don't know what they waiting on, but come on, man. I mean, shit. I did what I was supposed to do in 2018 when I really started to find out, because it'd have been worse if I'd have been like this from the start. It'd have been, So if they mad, if they still don't like you when you did it the good way, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I guess I was just gonna be hated regardless. Because if I'd have done it the other way, it'd have been worse. What if I in 2018 I'd have been like this at the very beginning? You know what I'm saying? Just complaining, trying to sue people and shit. That'd have been worse. See what I'm saying? People really wouldn't have liked that, you know? And then it really made sense to do it, you know, to not do that, because they wasn't saying nothing to you anyway, and your reputation was already messed up. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like complaining about it was gonna fix your reputation. Your reputation was already messed up, and people ain't saying nothing to you about it. They won't even. Your own family done already lied to you, so, and your friends. So your best bet was just to go ahead and play along with it and just entertain them. Fuck. If they already didn't put you in it, then you might as well just play along and make some money with it. Fuck. I mean, they didn't put you in it enough to where everybody fucking know you. You basically got to play along, and they didn't put you in this shit. It ain't like you could just go move to another state and start over. The whole damn country know. The whole damn country watching it. You can't go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Fuck. Ain't like I could just move to another state and start over. It's the whole damn country seeing it. So you ain't got no choice. You basically ain't got no choice but to just play along and try to make some money from it. So that's why I started the website and went to Los Angeles and went on, did the little NBA draft and the tour and all that stuff with the website. So, you know. Now the other way would have been harder because, you know, knowing all the stuff I know now, it's still hard to get a lawsuit. It's still hard to get a settlement or get anything like that started or get paid any type of way. You know, can't get the public to pay you. It's still hard when I know all this. So, you know, it would have been extra hard if I'd have tried this in 2018 when I didn't even really know that much. When I know everything now, mostly everything, I'm still having this harder time getting paid. You know, I didn't already entertained them with that website for 4 years now. You know, just like the other NBA entertain you. I done already entertained them for 4 years. It don't matter if I'm losing in the ass whippings or not. I'm still supposed to get paid. It don't matter if I'm losing. Like, so you can't try to say that. It's entertainment, you know. I'm in one year the Philadelphia 76ers, they was losing damn near every game on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Well, they wouldn't, you know, they didn't really say on purpose, but they wouldn't really trying to win, you know. But all the players still get paid. They still got paid. They got people in the other NBA making like, you know, $10 million a year, $20 million a year. Some of them barely be scoring at all, you know. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't got nothing to do with it. And even if you did try to argue that, that I'm supposed to get paid because I don't be scoring or I don't be, you know, I be losing. Even if you did try to argue that, I got so many other reasons I'm supposed to be paid. See what I'm saying? So you can't. So why would you even argue it? When I got about 3 or 4 other reasons where I'm owed money. I'm owed money in multiple situations. So if you try to argue something, just know I'm owed money in about 3 or 4 other situations. 3 or 4 other reasons I'm owed millions of dollars. So how you gonna argue it? If you do try to argue something, just know I'm owed millions in other ways before you even think about trying to argue something. So you can't argue that I'm supposed to get paid millions because I'm supposed to get paid millions in about 3 or 4 different situations. I already made a video where I talked about that, so I ain't finna go into that again. Yeah, so and speaking of FedEx, because you know I was just talking about FedEx, it just made me think of something. And remember when I said I was, you know, because I know they be saying when you take the ass whooping and you be losing, your muscles don't even, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you got a whole bunch of muscles and, you know what I'm saying? You still be packing. That's what they say on the tape recorder. So basically they be saying it don't matter if you swole, like, you know, you just working out for nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how they be talking. That's how they'll make it seem on the tape recorder. Like it don't matter, you know, about your muscles. You just take the ass whipping, and it don't matter how much muscles you got, which is probably true. I'm not saying it ain't true, but I'm just saying. I'm saying, but so I'm not trying to say that's not true. You know, I'm not trying to argue it. I'm just saying, that's what they be saying. And even if it is true, I'm still gonna get muscles anyway. So just because they saying that don't mean I'm just gonna stop working out and just lose all my muscle. That's all I'm saying. I'm still gonna get muscles anyway. I don't care. You know. And I got another little story about FedEx. Since when they be saying, your muscles don't mean nothing or something, which they probably right. I'm not even arguing it. They probably right to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? In a certain type of way. They probably right. They probably right in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because that's what it said on the tape recorder. So I take their word for it. Fuck. The tape recorder usually be telling the truth. So I take their word for it. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I still got a good little story. And I already said this on the website probably last year, but they forgot. They probably don't remember. I don't know if they be reading it because I can't see nothing. I don't know which, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody read every story. Every NBA story. So yeah, when I was at FedEx, they had this girl that was working there, this black girl. She was like in her 20s, early 20s. And like we had to be at work early, like about 4 o'clock in the morning. So this girl come in, I guess she had been, out somewhere, she had been out drinking or some shit. So she come to work still, tipsy and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the way FedEx was is we'll be unloading the truck, and they'll have 2 men on the truck unloading it, and then they'll have a girl or a woman. She'll be at the end of the truck scanning the boxes while we taking them off the truck. She'll be standing there scanning the boxes. So this girl, she tipsy or whatever. She had been working there for maybe like a month or two, maybe 2 months or something. I don't know, a couple of months. I don't know how long she had been there. She had been there a little while, but anyway, and she was pretty too. She was pretty, a black girl. So it wasn't like no ugly bitch or something. It wasn't like no old ugly bitch or something like that. But no, it was a pretty black girl anyway. But this girl came to work drunk. I don't know why she didn't just stay home. I don't know why she didn't just call in. So, she wasn't like real drunk. Like she wasn't like, she wasn't like staggering or falling over or nothing. But she was tipsy. You know what I'm saying? She even said she had been drinking. But this girl told me, she just straight up told me, she told me I was so fine. That was her exact words. You know what I'm saying? This was at FedEx. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what she told me in person. To my face, this black girl. She was like, John, you so fine. And it was, and I got a witness. Cause like I said, it's 2 men on the truck. And the girl scanned the boxes. He was standing right by me when she said it. And he just looked at me with this crazy look on his face. He looked at me with this surprised look on his face. Yeah, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure she had seen that ass whipping already. Or maybe she hadn't seen it. I don't know. Fuck. But this was 2018. So I'm pretty sure she had saw it. Come on now. Pretty sure she knew, but she was tipsy though. She really said that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't tell that to the other dude. She just told it to me. He was standing right there, right next to me when she said it. So he heard her just as much as I heard her. We just looked at each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude used to always be telling me about how he how he be fucking these people wives. He used to tell me about how he can't find a woman, but he could always find somebody else's woman. You know what I'm saying? He used to always be telling me about how he got all these women, how he like a side nigga for about 3 women, about 3 or 4 women, but he's still trying to find his own woman. He used to always be telling me about shit like that on the truck. But yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Even, since they be saying, muscles don't, it don't matter how much muscles he get, he's still packing. Well, I'm just telling you what they said. I'm just telling you what she said. I'm not trying to argue it, but she did say that. And look, another thing, look, she said that when I was in Baton Rouge. I had muscles then, but that's when I just weighed 180 pounds. And she already said I was so fine. See what I'm saying? When I got to Los Angeles, that's when I really put on the muscle. See what I'm saying? I went from 180 to 215. See what I'm saying? But I already had muscles at 180. So if she said I was so fine when I was 180, for sure I was so fine in Los Angeles. For sure. See what I'm saying? In Los Angeles, I was fine in Los Angeles. I was so, if she's saying so fine at 180, then in Los Angeles when I was 215, I was at LA Fitness, almost every day for like hours, And that shit not that easy either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drink a whole bunch of water, eat a whole bunch of peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't easy. But so it's not just the working out. I didn't just work out to get the 215, to get that much muscle, to get 35 pounds of muscle. I didn't just work out. It ain't that easy. You gotta drink a whole lot of water all day and eat a whole bunch of peanut butter all day. That shit wasn't easy. So in Los Angeles and Seattle, both of them, I was so fine. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles and Seattle, both of them. Because in Philly, they closed the gym down, so I kind of lost some muscle in Philly. I lost a lot of muscle in Philly. I wasn't 215 in Philly. In Philly, I had went back down to about 190. So when Tasha seen me, I wasn't that fine. I was still fine. Cause even Tasha friends said I was fine. So even when I go back down to 190, you see what I'm saying? So at 180 and at 190, you got girls saying that you fine. See what I'm saying? So Tasha didn't see me when I was like, when I really had the muscle. You know what I'm saying? She didn't see me, like in Seattle and Los Angeles, I had more muscles. I was, thicker or whatever, I guess. Muscles was a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? So, but like even, I'm just saying, they be saying the muscles don't matter and stuff. But even at 180, the girl saying, "John, you so fine." Now she had to be tipsy to say that. So in Los Angeles and Seattle, you already know. Especially Los Angeles, because I was definitely 215 for a while, for a good while. I was 215. Not when I first got to Los Angeles, but like, the second half of Los Angeles. Probably not the first 6 months. Probably the second half of the year. I was 215. I think in Seattle, I probably was still around. Probably was still close to that. Probably about 205 or something like that. I was still close to it in Seattle. But like by the time when I got to Philly, they closed the gym. So, um, you know, yeah, I had went all the way back down to 190 when I got to Philly. So, yeah, I'm just throwing it out there because if she's saying it, then y'all can't debate me. Y'all just have to debate what she said. But I'm just telling you what she said. Yeah, and then Tasha know her friend said that because I was it was when I was giving her them night butt shows, like in the middle of the night, and her friends would come over in the middle of the night. I'm talking about like 2 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I can't do that at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock because random people will be walking by seeing you. See what I'm saying? So I had to wait till to give Tasha them butt shows. I used to have to wait till it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and she'll be up too. She'll be up looking. You know what I'm saying? She'll be up looking. Cause her friends used to be over there. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? They'll come outside and everything at like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know. Then I give them a butt shove through the window. And then one of her friends said he fine. You know what I'm saying? When I was giving him a butt shove through the window, she said it loud enough where I could hear. This is true. I'm not making none of this shit up. You know. I don't know. I don't know if Tasha even remember it, but she said that. You know, her friend said it. Yeah, Tasha used to be getting. I used to be giving Tasha butt shows with like two or three of her friends. You know. And but I wish I'd have been 215 when Tasha was seeing me. I wish I would have been. You know, I don't know if it would have made a difference. It might would have made a little difference. You know, it might would have made a little difference. I don't know, but yeah. So I be hearing that stuff. You know, so I'm not trying to argue that stuff. I'm just telling you what certain people done said already. You know, so I'm definitely gonna get back to 215. I'm not trying to get the Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, but I'm definitely gonna get back to 215. And maybe I might even try to get a little better than I was in LA. Cause I didn't even finish. I didn't get to finish. I wouldn't finish working, working on the muscle. I wouldn't finish all the way. I still wanted to get to about 10 more pounds. I wanted to get to 225, you know. So I never even got all the way where I was supposed to get. But, since they already was saying it didn't matter, fuck. And it looked, and to me it looked like it didn't matter too. Because I was thinking to myself, well, they probably right, fuck. Because if I didn't already got to 215, I'm saying I want to get to 225, but if I didn't already got to 215 and ain't one of them saying nothing to you, they still all ignoring you. Well, shit. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that much of a reason to go to 225. But I might still just go there anyway, just get to 225 anyway, since that was the goal from the start. I might just get to 225 anyway, but I'm definitely going to at least get back to 215. I'm not just gonna lose all my muscles because they saying that stupid shit on the tape recorder. Yeah, I don't know if it'll matter to Jada or not if you 215 and get and at least be real fine compared to if you just lose all your muscles and get real skinny. I don't know if it'll matter to her or not, but it still matters a little bit to me. It still matters to me. I don't want to be walking around real skinny and shit. Fuck. So it matters to me. Whether it matters to Jada or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I don't know if she would care either way. Whoever girl or whatever girl I talk to, if it's one of the other three girls, you know. I don't know if it matters to them. You know. It might matter to them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it matters to me, so I'm getting back to 215 regardless. At least 215. Man, right now I'm probably about 185. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I ain't been in the gym in about 3 or 4 months. So you definitely can't try to judge me in Indianapolis. These women definitely can't try to judge me in Indianapolis. Because I'm not even close to how I was in Los Angeles and Seattle. Not even close. I don't even be showing the muscles right now. I be, you know what I'm saying? And I still do have some muscles left. But I'm just saying, you know, this wouldn't even be a good time for them to be seeing me in public, trying to judge me in public. Like, man, I'm not even, you know, I'll be wearing the same clothes pretty much every day. I wasn't doing that in Los Angeles. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Yeah, I wasn't wearing the same clothes every fucking day in Los Angeles. You know. Or Baton Rouge. I wasn't doing that shit then. I wouldn't wear the same clothes every day in Baton Rouge. Or Los Angeles. You know. I think I ain't start doing that shit to like Philly, I think. Yeah, that's when I kind of like stopped caring because they had shut everything down anyway. You know, that's when I really kind of started wearing the same. Well, it wasn't the same clothes. It was almost the same clothes. You know, you know what I'm saying. I started just wearing a few different things. You know what I'm saying. When I was in Philly, I started just wearing like mostly the same clothes. You know. Yeah, but when I was in LA, I was still wearing different clothes every day, like normally, like how I did in Baton Rouge. So no, I just don't be caring. My mind's so fucked up. I just wear the same clothes every fucking day. My mind that fucked up. I really don't be caring now. Fuck. I'm my life that fucked up to where I don't even care about. I just wear the same fucking clothes every day. My life that fucked up. I don't really be caring. You know. And once I get paid, then I'll probably go back to normal and start dressing like I used to. Once I get paid. But right now I'm just like fuck it. It don't even matter if you ain't gonna get paid. What else matters? Ain't no point of trying to dress. Ain't no point of trying to buy clothes and shit. Cause it wouldn't matter if you ain't shit gonna matter until you get paid. What you supposed to be paid. So what's the point of me going buying all these different clothes and shit? For what? You know what I'm saying? And once I get paid, I won't be wearing the same clothes every day no more. Fuck. Yeah, I could go back to dressing fly, like I used to. You know, well, I'll be more fly now because I have more money. I actually have some money. So yeah, man, even though they said that shit on the tape recorder, I'm pretty sure um that it'll still matter to whichever girl, to them four girls, whichever one win, it'll still matter. Your muscles will still matter to them. You know what I'm saying? At least to some degree, your muscles will still matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. So, and even if it don't, I'm still getting the muscles anyway. So, fuck, because it mattered to me. I don't want to be walking around 150 pounds or some shit. You know, fuck. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off and try to see if there's anything else I was supposed to say. Trying to think. Yeah, as far as the NBA stuff go, you know, it would be nice because the regular season, you know what I'm saying, pretty soon it's gonna be the playoffs. And once the playoffs over, man, come on, man, them girls gonna really be ready to get paid then. See what I'm saying? They gonna really be ready to get paid. That ain't why would y'all, might as well pay me so, because we all know everybody getting entertainment off this shit. I mean, at some point people just gotta stop. People just gotta stop with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We know this shit. We know this shit entertaining. I can tell. I can hear it on the tape recorders. That's how I know. If you want to know how I know that this website is entertaining as fuck, I hear it on the tape recorders. So I know this shit is entertaining as fuck. So when I'm saying this, I'm not just, you can't say, well, he ain't seeing nothing. How the fuck he know we watching? How the fuck he know his shit entertaining? Cause I can hear it on the tape recorder. Man, I done heard them talking about the rankings on the tape recorder. And when I say I heard them, I've been heard them way in Philadelphia. They was talking about the rankings on the tape recorder. So I know this shit entertaining. I know I'm supposed to be paid. Like, do y'all understand what I know? Fuck. I know this shit entertaining. And look, they was talking about the rankings in Philadelphia, and I done made things better since then. I done made the website better. And they was already talking about it was entertaining in 2020. They was already telling me that, basically. That the shit was real entertaining. That I'm hearing them talking about the rankings. So, that was before I did the NBA season and the NBA ratings and stuff. That's before I put all that stuff on there. So I know it's even more entertaining now. I mean, come on, man. Fuck. This shit ridiculous that they still trying to not pay you when I know how much I'm supposed to be paid. I know I'm supposed to be paid way more than $2 million. I know this shit is crazy. I know this shit. When I be saying that $1 billion stuff, that's how I know it. I can hear it on the tape recorder. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't just be saying this shit because I'm wondering, because it's not like I'm sitting there saying, well, maybe they all looking at that website. Maybe they all getting entertainment from it. No, I'm not saying a maybe. I'm saying I know y'all getting entertainment from it. I can hear it on the tape recorder. I can hear them talking about shit on the tape recorder. from my website. So I mean, damn. Might as well go ahead and pay me so these girls could get paid, so I could pay these girls, you know, so I could do that stuff in Miami. Cause it's $20,000. I'm pretty sure, they all want that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's $50,000, really. That's how much I'm spending on them. So I'm pretty sure they want that. I'm spending $50,000 on each one of them girls. 50,000. Have you ever had a nigga spend $50,000 on you? Like, I'm talking about like the way I'm doing it, like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about for one fucking day. You know, it's not gonna be one day with one of them. One of them it'll be a relationship. One of them, but the other three is just gonna be for one day. $50,000. Come on, man. How many girls that had a nigga spend $50,000 on them in one day? In one day, how many girls can say that? $50,000. One nigga that spent $50,000 on you in 1 week, let alone one day. See what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure they want that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 50,000. A $25,000 necklace, and 20,000 in cash, and 3,000 in shopping, and another 2,000 for the little, for the tickets and the hotel and all that shit. So 50,000. See what I'm saying? This ain't like it's a lot of money. Come on, man, it's a lot of fucking money. That's 200,000 for 4 girls. It's a lot of fucking money. Yeah, so might as well pay me my fucking $2 million. Might as well pay me my $2 million when I'm supposed to get paid $1 billion. Fuck. It's seriously supposed to get paid $1 billion. Yeah, LeBron James and the other NBA, he got paid $1 billion. He got $1 billion right now. And I know my NBA just as entertaining for the past 4 years. You know. And then I'm saying $1 billion just from them 4 years on the website when I'm owed millions in other ways. See what I'm saying? This money situation is ridiculous. I'm owed millions of dollars in about 3 or 4 different ways. And when I just tell you about the website, it's already $1 billion. And it's this hard for me to get 2 million? Really? It's this hard to get anybody, the public, Target, whoever, the police, whoever. It's this hard to get them to give you $2 million when it's that obvious you owed $1 billion. $1 billion where it's obvious. Because I could argue more than $1 billion, but what's the point? What's the point of me trying to argue more than $1 billion? $1 billion is already too much money. That's already crazy enough. So I don't need to argue more than $1 billion, but I could. Fuck. So, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe them girls need to speak up. Maybe these girls need to speak up for me or something because it would be helping them as well. For if it looked like you're going to Miami, if it looked like you would be one of them four girls just going from the standings, then maybe you should say something. Fuck, you'll be getting, you know, I'm spending $50,000 on you. You know, that's a lot of money. I don't think you'll find nobody else to spend $50,000 on you for one damn day. You know, so I mean, come on now, where else you gonna find that? I mean, you could. It's possible, but damn, we talking about one day. Three of them it'd just be one day. Three of the four girls it'll just be one day. You know, and it still makes sense for me to do that. Yeah, if you're saying why I'm doing that, it's because they saying Jada gonna pack. You know, I don't think she gonna pack, but I have to have a. I have to. That's why I'm doing four girls because they saying Jada gonna pack. So you know, just in case if she do, hopefully she don't. But just in case if she do, then I'll talk to one of those other three girls. I'll talk to one of those other three girls. But that's assuming she even win, because I don't even know for sure if Jada gonna win. But that's probably who I'll pick. But like I said, I haven't been around none of those girls yet, so I can't say that for sure. So I'll be around all four of them for a whole day, and then I know for sure who I want. But if everything's even, then more than likely I'm picking Jada. See what I'm saying? But so so it'll make sense for me to go ahead and get paid soon, because we're gonna be at the playoffs soon. In probably about a week or 2 weeks. The playoffs will be, the first round will be over, and they'll actually know for sure who going. And probably who will be going to Miami. They'll know for sure in probably about 2 weeks. You know, so but you could already look on the standings and pretty much know already who will be you'll have a good eye, you'll have at least an idea. You wouldn't know for sure, but you can kind of tell already. The girls who probably going could probably already kind of tell. you know they don't know for sure yet, but you know what I'm saying. Only person I say should know for sure is Jada know for sure that that uh that she'll be one of the people going to Miami. She know for sure. The other three girls, I don't even know for sure yet. I got an idea. You could tell from the standings. But we'll see. Because I was thinking about putting Marsha back in there and having Marsha as one of the four girls, but I already got too many girls. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Marsha just had to, you know what I'm saying? I don't really need her for this anyway, to tell you the truth. But it's just because of that movie that I was going to go ahead and consider putting her back in there. But you know what I'm saying? Because I do value that movie. I don't know if she do. But anyway, you know. But yeah, she not gonna be in it. She ain't gonna be in it. You know what I'm saying?